Welcome back to Gabino Games, and it's time for playtime with Savannah. That's right, the Wind Beast Rider. Here she is right now, and here are her stats. Let's go check out her build. She's on a violent broken set, speed, attack, attack. This one we're still looking for an HP grind so that we can add more HP for her, but generally, yeah, we do want her speedy at the same time with high attack. Mainly because you'll see here on her skills. Okay, you got this gigantic roar that does more damage according to her attack, right? Or well, breaks the defense rather. Generally, of course, it will do more damage based on the attack, but if your attack is higher than the enemy's defense, it automatically weakens the enemy's defense. And yes, you do need HP, mainly because when she gets off the beast, her max HP is decreased by 50% and her attack speed by 15%. However, her damage does increase by 100%. Very nice. Definitely an OP monster. We've shown you a lot of defenses around her, but it's about time we used her in offensive teams. Let's go bring her to a Guardian 3 Guild War, and let's see what teams we can bring against these OP defenses. Alright, let's go! We are battling this G3 guild in the Asia server known as Wine. We're going to attack this defense over here. It's a Louise Skogul together with a Jean and a Mo Long Perna, and that's a Harmonia. For the first round, we are going to bring our Chiwu together with a Fran and a Savannah. Okay, well, Chiwu's gonna take the first turn. It's a Despair Chiwu, Despair broken set. We did speed tune the Chiwu with our Savannah, but yeah, the Fran is going to take the last turn, however. But we're gonna do our Savannah things anyway. Okay, again, Savannah. And now the thing with this defense is, of course, this Louise here has this HP lead that's going to give a big boost to the tankiness of this Skogul and this Jean and of course the rest of the team. And at the same time, we have this Jean with a Cry of Provocation. That's gonna be very dangerous. That's why we're gonna bring in immunity with our Fran. For the second round, we're gonna bring in our Violent Mo Long. Okay, on a Violent Will set. Together with our Beta, who's gonna provide us with heals and immunity. Plus, of course, revive if necessary. And of course, a Nemesis Will Arnold, who's going to be able to snipe the Mo Long once he goes for the Reckless Assault. Okay, it's a classic team against this defense, but it definitely should work. Alright. Looking at the defense, the Mo Long, of course, has that HP lead. Perna has the second life, and of course, the Flame Nova, plus this Harmonia with the Unwanted Harmony, who's supposed to balance that Mo Long after he Reckless Assault. And, yep, a good defense. We'll see how we do against it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, but generally, I think, even if slow Fran, ideally, Chiwu goes, Fran goes, and then the Savannah, right? Well, let's see how this works. Sleeve attack. Nice stun on that Jean. Let's go, Gigantic Roar. Resisted by the Jean. But we got the stun from the Chiwu, so that's good. Okay, RNG is against us. We got that Violent proc from that Skogul now. Let's go, continue to work on this Jean here. Critical Link. Yeah, let's just tap her. Automatically now, it's a 3 versus 2. Let's try to soften this Louise first. Okay, now sleeve attack. Let's see who's tanky or tankier. Right, let's go hit this Skogul with the critical link. Yeah, because of course this Atlas Stone is gonna be very dangerous. So let's block beneficial effects just in case. Let Louise goes violent crazy. Let's go again for Gigantic Roar. Reduce attack bars and defense break. A bit resisted there, but that was good damage. And of course, a good stun from our Despair Chiwu. Alright. Okay, a little bit more. Despair, so nice. Let's go kill this Skogul now. So tanky. Oh man. Okay, now that's fine now. It's a 3 versus 1, it's pretty much a win. Especially we have the Fran here with the sustain. We have Chiwu here with the block heals. Or the beneficial block, rather. Block beneficial effects. And of course, the elemental advantage over the Louise. Alright, here we go. Oh, Skogul doesn't, that Mo Long doesn't go for the reckless assault. That's not good, but we still do get the attack bars. He gets 3 procs, but yeah, pretty much still a GG because of the Nemesis Will Arnold, right? Okay, now it's a 3 versus 2. The trick here is of course this wanted harmony from this Harmonia. So what we'll do here is wow, they're getting all the procs. That's kind of crazy. We still do have our beta here with the heals, the immunity, and the revive in case our Arnold goes crazy. Okay, wow, okay. Violent procs, both sides. Now that's good. Let's go kill this Harmonia now. Alright, and we Gucci. Yeah, no, that's fair. You know, violent procs left and right. You know, when you get the violent procs, the enemy gets the violent procs. Although, of course, sometimes the procs happen when it doesn't matter so much. But, yep, pretty good. Alright. GG. GGBWYK. Alright, next up, let's go for a +2 tower. We got here all to Lexo. For the first round, we're gonna play around with our very own Louise. And also from the previous video, we wanna play around with the Halfas, but we're gonna bring in a Daphnis together with this comp. Okay? We're going to snipe that Ophelia and then let Halfas and Louise do their thing. Here's our Louise on a violent will build. Speed, HP, HP. And of course, max artifacts. Our Halfas with the immunity, endure, and revenge. Plus of course our Daphnis on a swift immunity or will build. Alright? The thing about this defense is, of course, you have this Ophelia. She has this Cry of Threat that can actually, in a way, CC your team because you can only hit her when she has that Cry of Threat pose. At the same time, of course, we have this Etna who strips, can stun, defense break. That's why we bring in, immunity together with this team. And then at the same time, for the second round, we're bringing in our Fast Galleon, Swift Broken Set, together with our Savannah and Tiana. Okay, we're going against the Ciara, Bastet, and Lauren. Now, hopefully, we can outspeed this Bastet and Lauren with our Tiana. But, if they cut through, that Lauren's going to be randomly hitting any of the monsters on the offense. Bastet's going to buff, and then Ciara's going to bomb. So, let's see how we do against these OP defenses. Good thing we have immunity, because if we didn't bring immunity, that could have easily been a GG on our Daphnis. Now, we want immunity or some form of buffs before we can do our, Daphnis, before we can actually go for the kill on our Daphnis. So let's go let them put that Cry of Threat. Okay, and that's fine. Now we go for our Hellfire on that Ophelia. without the attack buff, can we kill?
Damn!
Yes, we can, mainly because they did bring in the defense lead, and yeah, we pretty much got a defense break. Yeah, I wanted to play with the invincibility on the Halfas, but it seems like they're gonna keep attacking onto the Louise here. But with that defense break, yep, okay, that's good. Good thing we had that glancing on the Perna. Now we killed Ethna. Alright. And 3 versus 1. Oh man, yeah, but if we didn't have that glancing on that Perna though. Okay, this is kind of overkill. Mainly because the time to loot has a defense break too. Right? Okay. But we do have attack power buff. I'm thinking, let's go reduce attack bars with gigantic roar. And then, yeah. Alright. Uy. That was good damage from the Tiana. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go for the +1 over here. We have here a lunatic with that galleon. That's a Clara. Okay, let's see what we can bring against him. For your viewing pleasure, we're going to play around with our water Ryu. Again, a despair build, speed crit damage attack. A bit on the tankier side, of course. Not the best one, but yep, let's go utilize that speed lead together with the Wusa, who's on a swift energy build. We're gonna hopefully outturn that Clara, because Clara with that full HP is gonna do that Wheel of Fire, and we do have the Ryu to counter that. Now after Clara, this Galleon is going to move, and of course once they put defense breaks, the Yen has this Dancing Whip who has the innate Valiant proc in her, so she can snipe our monsters. And then for the second team, let's go bring in our Bulwark Emilia together with a Vampire Mo Long. Right? HP. Yes, Bulwark is going to move first so our Mo Long can snipe. That's the whole point of it. Yes, he is on Vampire, therefore that Reckless Assault won't do enough damage or a lot of damage to his HP. And again, this is a meta defense, although NB4, but it can also work, especially in Guild Wars. If you get those Valiant procs going, again, all these monsters are on Violent, so if you get the Valiant procs, it's going to be really dangerous. So yeah, let's go see how we do against these OP defenses. Okay, well, we get the first turn. I'm pretty surprised that this Clara is slow. Most probably she is on a despair build. Yeah, because lately a lot of G3 players have been putting Clara on despair. For that to work, you'll need to be very speedy, right? Now that we have sniped that Yen, yeah, pretty much Gucci, because we do have our water Ryu. The Ryu with no Shoryuken. But all good. Alright. Okay, next up here. Let's see. I'm thinking if we should snipe the Skogul or the Vigor. I don't know. I'm thinking let's go for the freeze on this Second Awakened Vigor. And then we go try and snipe this Skogul because the shield is on the Vigor. Alright, Forbidden Calder on the Skogul, Reckless Assault, automatically 8-3 versus 2. Good thing we are a Vampire Mo Long, so that didn't do a lot of damage. At the same time, yeah, we do have our Bulwark and Emilia to provide us with the... Wow, nice stuns! Yes, you did see earlier that's a Vampire Mo Long, not a Despair Mo Long. Nonetheless, yeah, before he was nerfed, Mo Long would always be able to do that, Yeah, it's so good. Alright. Well, this seems like a win already. We're just going to wait for our Reckless Assault to go off cooldown, which is on the next turn. And then we're just going to snipe that Vigor because he's the only sustain. And yeah, it's pretty much Gucci against that Kumun. And there you have it. That's the first debut for the Savannah Guild War. Of course, you'll be seeing more of her. In the last video, we showed you Savannah and RTA. Now, let's go check out Guardian RTA players. You know, how they use the Savannah and what teams to counter. Yep, let's go have fun with it. We got here Iceberg Fun from, I believe that's France. And then we've got Signarf Shoes from, I believe that's Singapore. Alright. Daphnis, Laika, Triana together with the Savannah against a Leo, Wusa, that's a Hathor, and a Taranis. Yeah, he goes for the Gigantic Roar, mainly because the Wusa still has immunity, right? However, Signarf Shoes is, you know, trying to avoid the immunity and waiting for, you know, this Daphnis to do the Hellfire. Oh, such a tanky Taranis though. Okay, now... Oh, look at that Laika. Yeah, puts an attack break on on the, what do you call this? On the Daphnis instead of, you know, putting everyone to sleep. I don't know if I think he should have, yeah, put everyone to sleep when she had the chance, unless she was reset by the Daphnis, huh? Yeah, I think she was reset by the Daphnis. Okay, you got heal blocks. Oh, the violent procs though. Oh no, Hathor going down. He still isn't able to put immunity because of the OP Daphnis. Okay, now it's up. But Justice ignores the shield. And there goes Hellfire on the Leo. Pretty much a GG for Signarf Shoes. Although, of course, yeah, overall it was still good. The Daphnis is just with the Guardian skin too. OP. Next up, we got here. Yep, Japan versus Japan, and yeah, we get 3 Beast Riders. How lucky is this guy? Well, it's going to be a treat because we got the Dark Beast Rider together with the Savannah, and of course, the Wind M Bison. Yeah, this team with the M Bison though, they don't have, what do you call it, immunity. Yep, so when you don't bring immunity and you have bombs from that Sierra, and then at the same time you do have a Savannah. Oh, but nice damage from the Leo and that, what do you call it, the Juno though. But yeah, he does have a Fran, he does have the Gigantic Roar, and they do have 2 lives each on those Beast Riders. Man, but the triple Beast Rider pick though, love it. Okay, we got here Kai 9999 and this player from Korea. Right, I like that pick. We got a Water Ryu together with the Okeano Savannah and the Miho. And then at the same time, you do have this guy with the Revenge Bird. Yep, triple Revenge Bird. Together with that Molly, the Light Monkey King, and of course, Villajuel. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Mainly because, you know, that Verd is gonna keep adding, you know, giving attack bars. You got Molly, who's getting all those procs and the heals. Plus you have this Villajuel with that immunity. Oh man. Goes to work on the Savannah. It's a 4 versus 3. There goes the Villajuel. Oh man. Yep. He's totally celebrating. Yep, he is. Because right now it's a 4 versus 1, 4 versus 2 with a water Ryu. Okay, Miho time. Oh, is this Miho gonna solo? Oop. Definitely a vampire Miho, right? If this was a violet Miho, then she wouldn't be leeching life, but there goes the light monkey. Yep, going for the Villajuel because the Villajuel puts dots. And of course, at the same time, this Verd is gonna keep critting. Oh, so low! Well, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you for watching. May the force be with you. Have a great weekend ahead. We'll see you on the next one.